I've got to talk about the left-hand path and the right-hand path, the path of the magician and the path of the mystic, because these are the two ways that are showing up in the spiritual community. And I'm not going to name names, but I'm going to offer the characteristics for both of these archetypes and characters. The magician. The magician is someone that has figured out how to manipulate energy through mentalism, through the mind. And they use formulas and mathematics and geometry to benefit themselves. It's all service to self. This archetype is portrayed by the biblical character of Simon Magnus, who came to Peter in the story and wanted to buy the supernatural abilities with money. And Peter said, "Cursed be you and your money. This is not something you can buy." We have a lot of Simon Magnuses operating in the New Age, in the spiritual communities, who teach you how to benefit yourself through the mind. They train you in these courses of how to manipulate the mind. And it's the left-hand path, because it's all in the left side brain, the masculine. And these people will sell you expensive courses, how to heal yourself, or how to learn how to manifest money, like Merlin, how to become a magician. And one particular person even mentions the word magic all the time. And their price tags for their teachings are obscene for the average person. I think the cheapest thing, besides buying a book, the cheapest course that you can enroll in is $1,400 for a short little digital energy healing session. It's all about dollars and cents for the magician. It's all about how he can enhance his own life, right? And what you will usually notice is that empathy, love, and compassion are only words with people like that. There is no empathy and compassion developed because they bypassed the right-hand soul and they bypass the heart, right? You will get amazing results and magic tricks doing the mentalism. There's no question. Those things work. There is magic and it works. The elites of the world, the power elites, use this method all the time. That's how they are so successful. But they are bypassing their soul. They are losing their soul by having opted to go through the mind. On the other hand, you have the mystics. The mystics are the ones that usually experience the dark night of the soul. They do the shadow work. They get in touch with their shadow side, and going through that process of doing the inner healing of the heart, of the soul, of the psyche, they develop themselves through self-love, self-compassion, empathy. And while they apply these things to themselves and they gain the awareness of the human shadow, love, compassion, and empathy develops and evolves in their heart for humanity. These are the people who will often offer themselves in service to others at a loss to their own benefit. I think people should be rewarded for their service and fairly enumerated. But it's usually not in these obscene amounts that cater to celebrities. And I've noticed this. I mean, it just feels off. Just something about those magicians feels off. That they're just out to get your money. Yes, they offer you and provide you with a service, but you lose your soul. And they play in this lifetime, and they might come back in another lifetime and then deal with their soul then. But if you want to ascend your consciousness, if you want to elevate your soul and grow your soul, I encourage you to take the right hand path and go through the heart and go through the shadows and go through the dark night of the soul to really get to know every part of you. And in getting to know every part of you, you get to know the human condition at a very deep level, and you are able to help people so much more than just at a materialistic, superficial level. Even getting a physical healing can be completely materialistic because it's a healing that is manipulated from outside. It's not a healing that is worked from within yourself because your soul is healthy. When your soul is healthy, everything responds to that. But if you're just using a method for the mind, for example, subliminally reprogramming your mind, you're still bypassing the heart, in my opinion. I don't have experience with just, reprogramming the mind over 21 days. I don't know how that works, but I do know that the way through the heart and through the shadow, through the psyche, the soul, it absolutely works. And it absolutely leads you to contented bliss and peace. So, yes, we can manipulate the mind. We can override it with new programming. But do you really want new programming to manipulate your mind and your life? Or do you want to find the authentic resonance of your soul that doesn't need any programming, that just lives from the wellness of wholeness, right? There is a difference, and it'll show up energetically different in this world. So I just wanted to clarify that and bring attention to that. If you are being lured into having your mind manipulated with courses that cost all kinds of money, you might just be spending a lot of money and end up not really getting what you are looking for, because your soul is looking to be healed, and that cannot be bypassed. You have to deal with the trauma there. You have to administer that love and that compassion for yourself to heal, to become a vibrant soul, not a vibrant mind. It's a vibrant soul, vibrant heart, to live holistically and not selfishly in service to self, but from your wholeness, from your expanded heart, you are benefiting the world around you and not ripping people off or making your services so unaffordable that only the people on Wall Street can afford your services. Right? So something is just not right with that magician's path, in my opinion.